We welcome you to the biology laboratory of Gyan Niketan Girls School. Today our topic is to determine the mass percentage of water imbibed by resins. Materials required are few resins with stocked intact, blotting paper, weighing machine and petri dish. This experiment is presented by Mrs. Monali and assisted by Mona Hassan.
Children, quite often you must have observed that when dry raisins, which are actually dehydrated grapes, they are kept in water, then they swell up. And the reason behind this swelling up of dry raisins uh, is imbibition and endosmosis. So let's see what is imbibition. Imbibition is the absorption of water or any other liquid by the solid particles of a substance. So here in case of dry raisins, the skin of raisins is actually doing this process. The liquid which is imbibed is called as imbibates, and the solid particles which will absorb or attract water molecule or solvent molecule will be called as imbibins. So here in this case, the skin of the raisins will be imbibants, and the water in which we have kept raisins, dry raisins, is called as imbibate. Next process which is responsible regarding the swelling up of raisin is endosmosis. We have already discussed about endosmosis a lot of times in the class. Endosmosis is the process of entering of water molecules from surrounding towards inside of the cell. So here the water will enter from the surroundings or the medium in which raisins are kept towards inside the raisins. Osmosis, as you all know, that movement of water molecule from the region of higher concentration to the region of lower concentration through semi-permeable membrane. Children, semi-permeable membrane is the membrane which allows only solvent molecules to pass through it. They don't allow solute molecules because of their bigger size. Children, we have taken dry raisins, and care should be taken that raisins should be with intact stalk. As you can see here, stalk is connected with this raisin. So first of all, we will weigh it using a weighing machine, and then the raisins will be put in any dish containing water for overnight. So we will keep it aside undisturbed overnight, and then in the next morning you are going to find raisins like this. As you can see, raisins have swollen in size. These intact stalk will help in absorption of water. These swollen raisins will be weighed again, and ultimately we will do a calculation in order to find the percentage of water imbibed by raisins. Children, this is the weighing machine which we are going to use for weighing raisins, dry raisins first, and then the weight of soaked raisins also. So this is the reader which gives us the reading of the weight, and then for putting dry raisins we'll have to remove this cover, this lid, and then in the watch glass we'll put the raisins inside it, and when we put it, the reading will come over here. Observations and calculation. Weight of dry raisins, as we have measured it in the weighing machine, is 10 gram. it will be considered as W1. Weight of swollen raisins after putting the dry raisins in water, we'll again measure the swollen raisins, and after measuring it has come to 12 gram. This will be W2. For finding weight of water imbibed, we are going to do W2 minus W1, that is the 12 gram minus 10 gram. It will come to 2 gram. Now, percentage of water imbibed by raisins, which is the aim of the experiment also. For this, we are going to apply this formula W2 minus W1 divided by W1 into 100. As we have seen that W2 minus W1 has come to 2 gram here. So, I'll write 2 upon W1, that is 10 gram, into 100. Now, after doing calculation, it will come to 20%. So results we can write: percentage of water imbibed by 10 gram of raisins will be 20%.
These are the precautions. Raisins should be with intact stalks. Proper care should be taken while weighing is done. Sufficient water should be taken in petri dish for soaking raisins. Before taking final weight, raisins should be dried properly to remove excess of water. Thank you for watching this video.